Metatron, your host with the most. And today, it is a good damn day to be me. You know what? In fact, every day is a good damn day to be me. I encourage everyone that is watching this live on Zoom, maybe watching this live on Facebook, or listening to this live on the Sevens with Pythagoras B Metatron radio station. Repeat that to yourself. You don't have to unmute yourself, but repeat it just like I said. Today is a good damn day to be me. Every day is a good damn day to be me. All right, all right. I am thankful and grateful for each and every one of y'all that is here today. And we are going to run on into our lesson. Today we are breaking down soul urge numbers 7, 8, and 9. Is there anyone on the call that has a soul urge of 7, 8, or 9? Unmute yourself, Miss V.
I do. My added all up together comes to 8.
Absolutely, absolutely. My signature. You guys know my given name is Mark Edward Pyle. The soul urge for Mark Edward Pyle is a 3. My signature, my coat, the way that my soul urge, my life is going to play out is Pythagoras B Metatron, and the soul urge of Pythagoras B Metatron is a 7. So this is personal for me as well. So 7, 8, and 9 soul urges for 7, 8, and 9 today. All right. So soul urge. Yes. Somebody has something to say? Nope. Okay. So soul urge number 7. Soul urge, we know, and we always start with this, that the numbers never change, no matter what position they're in. The essence of the number is going to be the essence of the number. Depending upon the position, that's what you will get the difference in the number, but the numbers don't change. So what we already know about the number 7 is going to apply to the soul urges. And we do know that the soul urges is our vehicle through life, is what drives us along our journey. It's what fuels us. It's what we yearn for at the soul core level. So it's really, really a very, very important number. Very, very important number to get an understanding of. All right. Soul urge 7. Soul urge 7 people, you are naturally selective and discriminating. For deep in your soul, there is a desire for the very best life has to offer. Second best is never an option for a soul urge 7. It's either the best, and I'm really talking about myself right here. It's either the best or I don't want shit. I want the best, or don't give me nothing. I'll get it myself. I'm being real. I'm being real. If you are going to give me something, better be the best. Yeah, because you buy the best for yourself, correct? I do. So soul urge 7, you are naturally selective and discriminating. For deep in your soul, there's a desire for the very best life has to offer. A keen sense of perfection governs your life and all your endeavors. That is the paradox of any 7, is that sense of perfection, that drive for perfection, never goes away. It's I mean, always up in my face. It's always right here. Always. I'm always dealing with that sense of perfection. Yet I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. So thus my coining the term the perfect imperfection. I had to come to the realization that I can be perfect in my imperfection. Yeah. Yeah. And that's how I balance out that drive and strive for perfection. And it doesn't paralyze me anymore and just freeze me from doing anything. If I'm not perfect, I can't. So now I'm okay with being perfectly imperfect. Soul urge number 7, you aim high and strive for the perfect result. Yeah. 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 And because of striving, always striving for the perfect result, soul urge number 7 and 7 in general only gonna participate in shit that they know they can win. Because winning is the perfect result. I don't know of anyone who thinks losing is perfect or not achieving your goal is perfect. Therefore, being naturally selective and discriminating, the 7 sets goals that they know they can achieve. They might be in their head a lot, but their feet are firmly on the ground. Soul urge 7. Soul urge 7, you should never lose sight of your ideals. However, sometimes you do reach a goal that is almost attainable. Reach for a goal. Reach for a goal, not reach a. Reach for a goal that is almost unattainable, thus making it difficult for others to understand you or to live up to your expectations of them. I do really resonate with that. I have learned how to allow others to be, because I demand that everyone allow me to be. So I had to allow others to be in their perfect imperfections. Yes, Miss V. Did you have something, Miss V?
I was just looking, but my soul urge is not 7 because it's AEIOU.
Okay.
That's Miss V is a 7. Right.
Yes. Yes.
All
yeah.
right.
Yeah. So Miss V will resonate with this.
I am. That's why I looked at it.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Soul urge number 7, your sense of fitness, of the fitness of things is tremendously strong, and you derive your greatest pleasure and satisfaction from being sure everything is right. Yeah. More so than winning arguments, more so than being contrarian or stubborn butthole or asshole or whatever people want to call me, and I've been called everything. My pleasure, my satisfaction is in me being sure that what I am saying is factually and actually correct. I don't care about winning the debate. I really don't. It's not about winning the debate. I am concerned with whatever I am saying out of my mouth is factual and actually correct. That's what turns me on. That's what gets my juices rolling, is being able to be actual and factual and correct. Now that is what I expect everyone else to be and do. However, they don't. They don't.
Yeah.
Soul urge number 7, you greatly desire knowledge and want to know the reason why to everything. And that is for damn true. That is true.
Sure.
That's true. That's true. I pick shit apart. I have to know why. Have to know the why. So I watch the murder shows that I watch, because I want to get into the head of the why. And some of the whys are some of the silliest reasons ever. Silliest reasons ever. Get killed over the wrong color of a shirt. Yeah, just some of the most senseless of violence happens. Soul urge number 7, you are not a person to accept things at face value. However, you seek to prove, test, and understand motives, causes, and underlying principles before you accept them or make them a part of your life. Yeah, anything I'm teaching y'all, I done tested this shit for years. I just didn't, last year get my first book on numerology and then like, oh, hey, I think I want to teach this. No, I done tested this, and the charts I send you, I've tested them for years. If I send you any type of report or any chart, you can trust and believe that I have proven it, I have tested it, and I understand it and understand it at the core level. I wouldn't send you something that somebody just sent me today and I was like, oh, wait, yeah, let me forward it on to you. No, I test and prove and check out, and I fact check the fact checkers. Yeah, I'm real anal about that. I fact check their asses. That's me. That's a soul urge 7. That's Pythias B. Metatron. I fact check the fact checkers. Right. Soul urge number 7, your ideals are well defined and you refuse to accept anything, friendship, opportunity, or environment if it does not measure up to your standards. That is right. Call me bougie, whatever. I don't care.
For sure.
I really give 0 fucks about you calling me bougie. If it's not up to my standards, I'm just not going to come. I'm not. So don't invite me. If you know it's not going to be up to what, I'm not going, because if I come and it's some horse hockey, I'm going to leave.
Can I say something?
Absolutely, Ms. V.
Yeah, I did a violence abuse thing for a girl who's starting something because her sister got killed. And I tell you, it took everything in me to finish that thing. I tell you, it was really, and I could not believe it. And it was so bad that they couldn't even do it live. It was supposed to be a Facebook Live from 6 to 8. They had to cut it and come off of the live thing and put it together piece by piece, and then told everybody, the man said, we'll have it all together in 2 weeks. And guess what? I have not been back over there. I don't want to go back. I'm not going to say I'm going to be involved in nothing else, because I could not believe the shabbiness of that. And I learned a lot of it in Germany, even though, I was a minister at Bethel and all that, and, you had that little order thing, but I really authentically and integrity minded learned this in Germany, because they make it correct.
Absolutely. Thank you for that, Ms. V. Soul urge number 7, you have a deep intuitive feeling, and even though you may seem to be analytical and mental, you sense and feel hidden values, higher principles, and spiritual and occult standards with which to measure life. Yeah. I since I was a kid, I've seen and gleaned and knew, and some things I just know, some things I could see, some things it's an impression. Most of it is like in my mind's eye view, it's like a movie screen, and it comes down and then it plays out just like a scene in a movie. Yeah. First time it happened to me, I was about 7 or 8 years old. It freaked me the hell out. And then after that, I figured that it was something that was good to help me. And I actually really thought that everybody had the same type of things that happened to them. It took me until I was in grade school to figure out that, no, I was kind of unique. Soul urge number 7, you should accept them and use them in your everyday life. I have accepted them and I do use them constantly. I get reminded of that periodically throughout the day through a lot of my conversations. Soul urge number 7, your desire for the best makes you particular about your association. You are often very quiet in manner and have a great deal of pride. That's for damn sure. From time to time, you experience the desire to get away from the jazz and excitement of the world to live a life of solitude and serenity on mental horizons. That definitely, the older I've gotten, the more and more I have wanted to seclude myself. My ideal place is at the base of a mountain with a lake running through, with perfect Wi-Fi and electricity. Mm-hmm. Preferably in a place that would let me grow my own medicine, because I'm going to use my own medicine. Always going to use my own medicine. Just want to put that out there. Soul urge number 7, no matter how active your life is, you should make it a practice to take time out to rest, relax, and to be alone, to think, study, and meditate, especially when you have a serious problem to meet. By doing so, you will make fewer mistakes and discover your inner soul guidance. That is true. That is true. I can honestly say, past 15 years, I have really taken on that practice, and it has really accelerated my ascension, expansion, and awareness and awakening. Soul urge 7, your natural reserve may cause people to consider you distant, proud, and hard to meet. Yeah, cold, asshole, stuck up, conceited. Yeah, whatever, just add whatever you want to that. I've been accused and called much of that. Think you better than us, you too good, all that. No, it's not. Just naturally reserved. Your ability to analyze everything may make you appear cool, calculating, and suspicious. I am calculating. So any 7 is calculating. And every 7 I know is very suspicious. Very suspicious. I don't believe shit firsthand. I got to see it, test it, go through it myself. The cool part, I like that. I like being considered cool. However, most folks will take that O and move that L over and put a D on the end and say cold. Have been accused and called that many times myself. So be very careful of your actions, Soul urge 7, and allow others to discover the really generous spirit you have hidden beneath a seemingly cold manner, especially in love and marriage. Soul urge number 7, at the soul core level, you are a visionary and you love the odd, the mysterious, and the unusual. Go forth with dignity and pride, however, be kind and forgiving, and value your urge to get the very best out of life. When you manifest your goals, desires, and active pursuits, show your gratitude to and for others, as long as true happiness is your goal. And then lastly, for soul urge number 7, when in love, you are detached, reserved, and not so emotional, and can live without love. You're very selective in your intimate relationships, in your friendships, and all other interpersonal relationships, and you possess an extremely high sense of perfection. Once you find your mate and give your love, it transforms you out of the cold, hard, and secluded shell of yours. And that, folks, is soul urge number 7. Any comments, any questions about soul urge number 7? Nope. All right. Then we will run into soul urge number 8. Miss V, this is for you. Soul urge number 8. Deep in your soul, there is a great deal of serious ambition. You want to get results and have such fire and force that you are not happy unless you are doing things in a big way. Big way. Little small stuff? Yeah, no. Big way. Big way. Yep. Nothing little for you. Human nature generally proves interesting to you And while you are not exactly a humanitarian, you do attempt to improve life and conditions to get the best out of everything. So just by default, because you want to experience the best of everything, you do improve life and conditions for everybody else that's around you and in your circle and those like that. Not because of humanitarian, but because you want the best too. You want it. Yes, absolutely. You want it. Soul Urge number 8, you have an inner stamina and courage to overcome great difficulties, and your latent ability to overcome obstacles is truly amazing. You can get over obstacles, through them, around them, whatever. You got, the bigger the obstacle, the more strength and stamina and power and courage you have to get over it. Life, however, will not always be easy for you are prone to make it hard on yourself, striving for results until you overestimate your own abilities or aim so high, disappointments are bound to follow. It's something you have to watch out for. Unmute yourself, Ms. V.
Oh, yes. Whew. It's number 8 is something, you know, the alchemy.
Yes. Yep. Interconnected curves, 2 interconnected curves that energize themselves, don't need nothing else. They got each other and they got it right.
But I love it when you said, not only do I want it for myself, I want it for everybody else. And that can bring me into some situations because other people don't want it for themselves.
Absolutely. You got to keep it pushing. Yeah, you got to keep it pushing. When you get around folks that don't want it for themselves, just dust off your feet and keep it pushing.
I'm learning to do that, but I'm gonna tell you something, that's something that I'm really having to work. I mean, in this last 6-8 months, I feel better about leaving it, you know, but just sometimes it just seems like I'm like, but if I can want it for me, I can want it for them, and why don't they want it? So I kind of take myself through a couple of changes.
Yeah. You just got to focus all of your energy, Ms. V, on wanting it for you, and let others focus their energy on wanting it for themselves. And don't worry yourself about everybody else. I know, and you know where your heart and your soul is on it, but yeah, some people just don't want it, and you can't keep bumping your head up against the wall with them. You just got to let them go. You got to leave.
Well, I feel selfish, or I feel mean, or I feel like
it's part of who you are, hon. Part of who you're progressive. You're on the go. Yeah, you're not a damp blanket. Yeah, no, no. You got to go. Just so you always just have to keep it going, keep it expansive, and keep it pushing. If the folks don't want it for themselves, move to a crowd that does. That's what you do.
Thank you.
That's what you do. Soul Urge number 8. Your urge is to do big things, and you are more interested in plans that can be carried out on a large scale, dealing with large groups, large organizations, large corporations, rather than small endeavors and small undertakings. You are somewhat of an organizer at the soul core level. You like to direct and supervise endeavors, people, and situations. You do not find any pleasure in a subordinate position, and you have a desire for money, or at least the authority it brings. Soul Urge number 8. When you follow your true soul urge, you will sincerely strive for mastery on all planes and phases of life. Deep in your soul, there is a philosophical trend of thought and feeling. You should study, psychology and religion philosophically, for you possess latent powers to analyze or do research work in the field of human emotion or feeling. This will help you overcome prejudices which otherwise might stand in the way of your real success in life. Self-control will lead you to the front and give you the right to supervise and command other people. You should not expect too much appreciation from folks, though. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. I can't hear you.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because
Yeah.
and that used to really, but now I'm with a big group and we have large, big goals now. I'm doing much better. But with that small, I said I'm not coming back here to do these little small gigs. So don't even ask me. You ready to hustle? V, you ready to hustle? I said, no, I'm not ready to hustle. I haven't done anything up until now with my new people since July that I've met, you know, and gone to California and stuff with. But I just was not going to do that little small inky binky stuff. I don't need to be out there in those places. I ain't going, you know, and I really had to go through like some really tough times and things like that. But I meant it from the bottom of my body.
I know you did. I know you did. Soul Urge number 8, you're not having it. Not having it. Thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
Soul Urge number 8, your understanding of the laws of life and your ability to master your moods and to cooperate with others are the secret of your success in the business world. Be careful that you do not take the lead to positively you do not take the lead too much in your love affairs, for you can unconsciously drive others or be too forceful. Here's your thing. Soul Urge number 8. When in love or with a partner, you belong to the world of important endeavors. You seek a strong and capable mate, and they must have equal ambition to match yours. You have a warm love nature. However, you are often way too busy to be romantic for too long. And that is Soul Urge number 8. Miss V, you laughing up there. I must have got all up in your business, huh?
You always do. But anyway, that was kind of on the real deep side. Okay. But it was right though. It was right. And I've just met a guy named Michael. I mentioned it to you about 4 weeks ago. And he's always busy. And he's got 3 companies and building another one and all. And I was like, I think he's nice for you, V, you know, and he's a gentleman and kindness and he has a lot going. And I say, I think he's nice for you because he's real busy all the time because I can't take, oh, okay.
Works perfect for you because you real busy. So that would work very, very perfect for you.
See each other twice a week or something. It's fine and then. I love it. I love it.
That's Soul Urge number 8. Anybody else got any questions or comments about Soul Urge number 8? All right.
I have a question.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you told me how to calculate the Soul Urge, and you told me to use the vowels, right? Yep.
Dudley is 8, Soul Urge 8.
Right. And so is it in the whole, is it the first, middle, and last, or
well,
where does the Soul Urge in
okay part? Now this Soul Urge that I'm talking about is first, middle, last name, and is added up and reduced down. However, I want you to pay attention to the separate each name Soul Urge, because it's gonna you're like Mark. My Mark, Soul Urge is a 1. So Soul Urge 1 really resonates with me, Mark. So, you know, Soul Urge 6 is going to resonate with you, even if it's Soul Urge 9 is at the full, because whatever your individual name Soul Urge is, you're going to resonate with that as well. That they go into making up your Soul Urge 9 or your Soul Urge 7. So yeah, you have to traditional astrology just wants you to deal with all 3 names, add them up and reduce it down, and that's it. But your first name, Soul Urge, your middle name, Soul Urge, your last name, Soul Urge. Yes, you want to get to know all of them as well.
Okay, well, I have it all calculated. I just wasn't sure where the Soul Urge was, but it's in each name.
Right, but okay, so what is it all the way for all 3 names? What does it come back to?
4.
4. So is it a 13-4, 22-4?
I think it's, I'm sorry, I don't recall. I don't recall that.
Okay. Now, what is your first name, Soul Urge?
My first name, and that's just for the vowels, right?
Yes.
It's a 2.
Okay, so Soul Urge 2 Deidre will resonate with Soul Urge 2. What's your middle name, Soul Urge?
1.
Your middle name will resonate with Soul Urge 1. What's the last name? Soul Urge is 8. So 8. Soul Urge 8. You really resonated with Soul Urge.
I didn't get 8. Oh, yes, I got 2 different things.
U and E, right? U and E.
Yes, it was a 3 and a 7.
U and the E. The Y is not a vowel in your.
The Y doesn't count.
Y doesn't count. Yeah. W's and Y's don't count.
Shoot.
Yeah.
No, okay, I'll get it together. I'm sorry.
For the Soul Urge, yeah.
For the Soul
Dudley
Urge.
is an 8. Dudley is a Soul Urge 8.
It comes, yes. It's
U and the E. Yeah. So Soul Urge 8. So we had 2, 1, and 8. That's 11-2. So your Soul Urge is 11-2.
Oh, I have one of those double ones.
Yeah, you have a master number. Yes.
Oh, I have a master number?
Yeah, 11. 11 is you're the spiritual messenger. You're the spiritual messenger in truth and in form.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Your words hold sway to the masses. Yeah.
Say that again.
Your words hold sway over the masses. Your words, if you sing, write, give motivational speeches, whatever, you'll pack the house in. Yes, you will. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna silence myself on that because that was deep to me. I think about those things.
Yeah, your Soul Urge. Yeah, you supposed to be out front and doing it, and the people will come. They're waiting on you. Yeah, they're just waiting on you. Your tribe will show up as soon.
Because I got some things to say.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I really do. And I've been thinking about how to, what platform to start. And then I thought about starting just with my children, like creating a YouTube or a Facebook just for my kids to say the things that are in my heart. You understand what I'm saying?
I do understand that. I got a internet radio station that I need 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year of programming. You want an internet radio show?
Yeah.
You can spew whatever you want.
I would love to do that.
Right.
I would love to do that. Okay, I don't want to take up the space, but that was really good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm trying to catch up because I've missed you all too many times, so I'm trying to catch.
You'll catch up. You catch up. I feel like Miss Winfrey when she used to say, "All right, you get a show. You get a show. You get a show. Everybody gets a show." But for real, I will send you an email. Probably tomorrow. I'll send you an email tomorrow, and we'll start the discussion.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thank you. I just want to give Miss B a compliment. You are so brilliant. Your personality is so beautiful. I just love it. Even when you're not saying anything and I can see you on the screen, you're just so full of life, like flowers.
Thank you. I love to live. Thank you. I love living this way.
Absolutely.
Too much other stuff going on. I can't, so I just do this and say, hey, and be happy in me because my happiness.
As the dance was, you lean with it, rock with it. Huh?
That's right.
Roll with it, baby. Roll with it. Thank you, Deidre.
All right. Wrapping it up with Soul Urge number 9. Soul Urge number 9, you are deeply compassionate and impressionable. You love beauty and harmony and are capable of an impersonal attitude of mind. What impersonal, I mean that you consider the brotherhood of man. You don't even consider yourself. You're just really impersonal. You really think society, mankind, humankind first and always. You have to be reminded that you yourself are an individual and you are human yourself. You are a human and part of humankind. Soul Urge number 9, you can sense the brotherhood of man, and if life permitted, you would love to help the entire world. I'm serious. Soul Urge number 9. Anybody with strong 9 in their numbers in their charts, if they could, and if life permitted, they would help and assist each and every person on this planet. Soul urge number 9, your sense of perfection is so high that you are often discouraged if you cannot realize your ideals or find them in others. You should never allow these moods to continue, for there is something so fine, so warm, and all-embracing in your soul that you can touch the cosmic mind and soul if you desire divine love. This means that forgiveness, patience, and sympathy, even for the lowest of the low, should always flower, always blossom, always bloom, always sprout in your soul. Soul urge number 9, being essentially emotional. Many times you will be torn to pieces by your feelings and the struggle between your higher self and your personal desires and ambitions. You will always strive to reach the goal of beauty, love, and service. However, the desire for human love, sympathy, and admiration will fill your mind, pulling you from the pinnacle of generosity and tolerance. Nines go through that. They bounce from loving for everybody versus, oh, I need love myself. They have to, it's always a constant reminder for a 9. 9 has to be reminded that they are human and part of humankind, and that they need the love just as much as they want to give it to everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Soul urge number 9, you realize the glory in love and service. However, keep your emotions in check to avoid the crushing criticism and downfalls that will come. Guard your emotions, soul urge number 9, and 9s in general.
Mm-hmm.
You are a dreamer of dreams. However, you have a dynamic inner force and can manifest your dreams of love and success when you remain true to your inner desire for beauty, harmony, and service. Whenever it's for anything else, you're not going to manifest your dream.
Mm-hmm.
When it's for selfishness or any of those other things, you're not going to manifest your dream. You manifest all the love and all success you want when you stay true to your inner desire for beauty, harmony, and service. Soul urge number 9, at the soul core level, you are truly a romantic and are capable of great intensity in love. However, romance fades quickly for you if your mate is not of the same vibe as you are on all levels. I mean, spiritual, physical, mental, emotional, intellectual, financial, and sexual. They got to be all on all them levels, or the 9, you be done. You be like bouncing, you gone. They got to match up on all those levels.
That is so true.
All of them, or you bounce.
Yeah, that's that's true.
I'm knowing it. I'm knowing it. Or you will bounce.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yep, just like the road runner. Thank you, Deirdre. Yeah, with the quickness too. You have a very, soul urge number 9, you have a very compassionate soul, and you are very impressionable when in love or with a partner. Goodwill of others and appreciation of good works moves your soul in a very deep way. When somebody does something for you, or if you just notice somebody that helps somebody else that's less fortunate or does something like that, OMG, yeah, that does it for soul urge number 9. When you find your soulmate or true love, soul urge number 9, you become the dream lover and companion. The dream lover and companion. I mean, you just melt and get all gooey and syrupy and sugary and yeah, you just become the ideal companion. Do not kill off the drama and glamour of your soul. Never kill it off. Live up to your ideals and always, always know that you matter no matter what anybody else says. you matter. And
Mhm.
that is soul urge number 9. Any comments, any questions, any statements about what we have? Yes, Jolene, yes.
Yeah, so I am a 9, truly a 9, right? I was I am truly 9, and I get it, and I really get it. And I have to remind myself that I'm not the only one in the conversation.
Absolutely.
And when I just fade away, it's like I am not even in the, I'm not even in the room in all parts because I'm done. So I have to go back and remind myself, oh, what did he say? What I put, and so I can go back. I could roll myself back because it's hard for me to, when I'm done,
Yes.
It's hard for me because I'm done. It's like, what's the reason?
You're the end. Nines are the end. So yes, when you're done, that's it. That's it. That's all.
But
You're the
I'm
last house on the block. Ain't no other house after you. That's it.
Yeah, but I'm trying to be a little bit flexible, just a little bit more flexible, so at least I could listen a little bit more. And just everybody's not the same, but it's just believe me, it's a reminder because
Absolutely.
I can just leave everybody alone.
Hey, the 9 and that 7, put those together, that's a 16-7. So I already know that you can hurry up and leave folks alone. For real, for real.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's just
it's not terrible. It's neither good nor bad. It is what it is.
Yeah.
It's the beauty of who we each are individually. There is no good or bad about any of this. It just really is what it is. The only good per se is that now you are aware of it and know about this, and we can navigate through it easily. And the only bad was before you knew about it. So now that you know about it now, so it's all good. I'm a firm believer, man, in anything that I can do to truly know myself. I mean, really know my own ass. I want to do that. I want more of that. I don't want less of it. And I think it is good and great. The more of it that I can find out about me, the better off I will be.
Yeah,
the more that you find out about yourself, the better off you will be.
It's true. I tell my clients all the time, believe what you see and hear. Believe it. Because when you train your mind not to believe, you're going to just ignore yourself all the time. And it's going to be over and over and over. So I tell my clients the same as me. But you have your instincts to tell you. You have your instincts. Once you forget you have your instincts, you're just opening the door to a beast. And so, just that's how I roll. That's how I understand it for myself.
Well, that's a good way to roll. Good way to roll.
Can I say something? Can I?
Yes.
I just wanted to ask, is with the number 9 energy, is that similar to like a Leo, or is it more similar to like a humanitarian?
Humanitarian. The 9 energy is more related to the Cancer. If you want to relate it to a sign, it would be related to Cancer.
Oh, to a Cancer, and that's May. I think my mother's a Cancer.
No, that's June. June and July.
June
and July.
Yeah, I'm a Cancer, June 28th.
Yeah, it would be more of a Cancer. Related more to Cancer.
I think last 2 weeks ago, was my birthday. And I had to shut everything quiet. And I was wondering, I wanted that. Was that any particular reason? You think?
Well,
Libra.
Let me look. Let me look. Hold on. Well, I got you on here. I can just take a look real quick.
Good.
Yeah, I took the day off from work. I didn't do much. I ate, but
didn't do much.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, well, you hit the ground running.
Take my notes. Take some notes.
I have a question about that, Jolene. Did you just want to be quiet? Is that what you just felt like? You just wanted some peace and quiet? It wasn't you weren't down or anything. You just wanted quietness.
I just wanted quiet to reflect, to write, to
Yeah, well, that's the influence.
self-care.
That's the influence that you have going on anyway. And it's the card of intuition and finding your path and going deep within anyway.
Okay.
So yeah. And your money gonna be really good this year, girl. Woo! Woo!
Yay!
It's gonna be really good.
Can you see that?
Yes, it's gonna be really, really good. I mean, it's gonna be good. You thinking about a new job too, right?
I'm thinking about a job. I'm thinking about 2 cars. I need everyday
You get a new car. You're gonna get a new car.
And my mother wanted a special kind of car. You know,
You're gonna get a new car. You're gonna move before your birthday again.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And you're gonna. I'm seeing some money. I'm seeing your money great. I'm seeing you're gonna have a job. I'm seeing you gonna have a job, but you're gonna start your own shit too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I've been working
That's gonna
on
come
it.
in the spring. You're gonna start your own stuff in the spring.
Yeah, it's coming. Look what I got.
Yeah.
I've been working centering since like March, and I've been doing that and just planning.
Okay.
Praying and all that good stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna send you this report that I'm looking at.
Okay.
Great.
Get off the call. I'll send it to you when I get off the call.
All right, great.
Happy belated birthday.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Happy soul return. I am mildly disturbed that I didn't do that on your birthday. So
But you know what? No. When I started going on and hearing you, we did have a private talk.
Oh, we did?
Yes, we did. And
Okay.
so what you said and what we spoke about, it's coming. It's
okay. All right.
It goes.
Okay.
So you
All right.
have been very, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to send you this report. I'm going to send you another report that is covering you for the whole birth year. It'll give you some themes and some things to look out for your whole birth year. All right.
Thank you so much.
All right. And Ms. V, did you get your email?
I got it. I was reading it before the class and everything. Yay. I'm gonna go through it thoroughly, and then
Let me know that when you get through it thoroughly. Let me know, and then we'll schedule a consultation. You and I.
Thank you.
All right. Anybody else? All right. Well, this has been On the Sevens with Pythias B. Metatron, where we come to awaken, ascend, and expand. We do go through the 88 steps into our mastered self. And I guarantee if you continue to keep On the Sevens with Pythias B. Metatron as part of your spiritual journey, somewhere along the way, your mastered self awaits you. I love each and every one of you. And I'm never, ever telling you guys goodbye forever. I'm only saying goodbye for now. See you guys Thursday.
Hey, y'all. Have a great week,
everyone.
Bye-bye, you too.
happy. Okay, see y'all.
Okay.
Thanks.